Hello everyone. Welcome to your Capstone course in your Quinnipiac University graduate program. I'm Dr. Josh Kim, your professor for the course. Please call me Josh. Class will start Monday, March 16th. We go 14 weeks. The expectations are 15 hours per week of your time, an accelerated graduate course. You will need to carve out 15 hours a week, which means 15 hours less of something else. Sleeping, work, recreation, whatever. Graduate work is really about buying out your time. In this course, we'll spend 10 hours a week on a consulting project and 5 hours per week on a consulting curriculum. The first 7 weeks is about developing a consulting plan with a client and getting a contract sign-off. The second 7 weeks is implementing the consulting project and presenting the project to the client and getting feedback. The consulting curriculum follows the consulting process, and each year the cohorts wish that they'd been able to read the full curriculum and go through the curriculum before their consulting engagement, so that will be an issue. The curriculum also includes a coaching aspect or a coaching curriculum, and this coaching curriculum is designed to connect your QU Master's experience with both the capstone and your career. Each week, every member is responsible for creating a 5-minute presentation using Breeze, Seismic, or Jing, a voiceover that provides a synthesis for the week's curriculum and an analysis of your big thing for the week. This presentation should include specific connections to your career and/or the consulting process. These voiceover presentations are posted in the discussion board. About every other week, you'll also be doing a voiceover presentation on the strengths coaching curriculum. Everyone is expected to keep up with the blog on a daily basis. Using the blog is an easy and informal way to communicate, bring up new materials, ask questions, and assist each other. Okay, so this first week, you're probably wondering what your first tasks should be. Well, first you should definitely go to the wiki and read the Orchestra New England project proposal. This will be the client, and this will give you your first sense of the consulting engagement you'll be doing. You should also spend significant time going through the last class wiki in the project wiki area. This will give you the best idea of what the process you'll go through looks like, as you'll be able to look at all the work from the past consulting team. So spend lots of time there. The first week is also about getting set with your tools. Make sure you have an Adobe Breeze account and know how to publish and make your presentations available for public viewing. If you don't have an account or need help with the Breeze tool, contact QU Online at quinnipiac.edu. You'll also need to make sure that you have a webcam and a computer microphone. Please create an account on seismic.com, and download Jing to your computer, and that's at jingproject.com. Each week, we'll have a synchronous team meeting call and a Breeze meeting. I'd like to do these each Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. for 30 minutes, and you'll have to let me know in the blog if this works for everyone. I'd like to have the first meeting this week. One of the team's first tasks will be to break out into roles. Everyone will work in one role for 7 weeks and then change roles in the second 7 weeks. You'll find a list of roles in the last team's wiki, and we can discuss this on Wednesday as well. Clearly, the biggest job each 7 weeks is the project manager, so I hope people start to think about if you want to take that on, and hopefully we'll have someone who volunteers. If not, I will assign the project manager. Okay, grading. People often wonder about this. Grading is always a challenge. I find grading for adult working professionals more often demotivating than motivating, so I try to set up the grading the way I'd like this to be run. So each week you'll submit a consultant's bill in the private personal journal. So we're trying to match it as closely as possible to the consulting process. This bill details your productivity for the week, including what you've accomplished, hours worked on which task, etc. I'll also ask you to write a narrative of significant learning, challenges and frustrations, and plans for the following week. So some people write a paragraph and include a spreadsheet. Often people keep track of when they're working, what they're doing, so they actually do it like a consultant. You keep track of your hours. And the grading scale matches to your reports. If we find that you're submitting consulting bills each week in the private personal journal that don't match your productivity, we'll have a discussion. The idea is that the grading is in your control. It's based on your productivity and time investment, and there's no surprises. Okay, so what else? I encourage you to go to the syllabus section and check out my CV. As I said, this class will work as colleagues. The courses that I teach, including this one, are living laboratories for experimenting with ways to improve post-secondary education. We will be utilizing different educational techniques and methods in this course. It is very important that you let me know what works, what doesn't work, what needs to be changed, because I take what I learn in this class and use it in my day job to work with faculty and administrators on improving teaching and learning at the college level. So it's very important to get that feedback, and I expect that from you as part of your work in this class together. Each and every one of you is expected to practice and demonstrate the leadership skills stressed in this program. The success of this capstone is up to you and your team. Okay, at this point I hope you should have some questions, comments, concerns. Please put those in the blog, and we'll start working together. Welcome to the course.